Hello everybody and welcome back to week number 2 of the Annihilation League. I'm your host, with the most, caster, hard-stuck and master, Mr. Leapfrog. Thank you everybody for joining us and welcome back. Welcome back for those who tuned back in again. See a lot of people in here in support of the man, the myth, the legend, the Jabba, Mr. Snorlax himself. Pretty excited for I'm pretty excited for this match. I know my team has been ready for this the whole week, and I know most of you guys have been ready to see another episode of Jabba. So right now, Jazz Squad are 1-0, and Mujin had an unfortunate first week against Battle Cattle, but they're looking to rally back up and to go second week and go 1-0 or 1-1 the second week. So I don't think I'll be playing much tonight. I'm hoping primarily I'll be casting, but if my team goes down 0-2, obviously I want to take over and try to turn this game around. First map is going to be Busan as per usual, and then the second map will follow up with the what is the second game mode? Watch out, dog. Second map will be hybrid. So I can imagine that Jazz Squad are going to be pretty comfortable in this map, so they have plenty of experience running the Doomfist dive. I know Jabba's been experimenting a little bit with some different tanks, but hopefully we'll get to see some of them throughout the rest of this match. So, dang, are we on the other side? Yo, where am I? There I am. That's crazy. It spawned me so far away. So, rumor has it that we're going to have a Junkrat off, because some of the teams, I mean, including mine, have been experimenting with the Junkrat, so I'd love to see some good old-fashioned Junkrat. We rarely get to ever see him played, so it's nice to see some variety in the DPS. Man, why do I get a ready check? Why do I get a ready if they're not in comms? Pumpkin making pumpkin noises again. Typical. But yeah, it looks like Jabba's gonna be running the tank. I was just talking about him experimenting with different tanks, and here he is starting off with the Winton. And let's get on to it with first match of week number 2. Jazz Squad versus Mujin. And Cat's running the, Rato's running the good old-fashioned Sombra that she loves to run. Oh, Mercy might be going down here. Oh no, gets antied, and Aqua Steve to be able to clean the rest of the fight. Mercy's gonna be able to survive and maybe even get a res here. Nobody's really capping point yet. Now Rata's transitioned into point. Should be able to get an early cap here unless they want to contest. Yeah, they're going to want to contest here. Mercy's going to get hit with the DNA, or the virus. Hit with the DNA, but let's see what Reaper's going to open up the fight here. Rata's going to get put down really low. And just like that, Jabba's back on the Doomfist. And Anna's sitting on a high ground right there, sitting in a really good position, not being able to get punished at all from sitting up there. Junkrat's going to go down from Jabba. But again, it's going to be really hard to help displace this Ramattra, especially with the Anna at his back. Oh, just when I say that, Jabba immediately goes straight for her. Anti's going to come out, but he's going to have, Vinny's going to have the cleanse to help clear off some of that anti. Ooh, nice. We're able to kill him just in the nick of time, and just like that, Jazz Squad's going to win this first fight. And I was just saying how difficult it's going to be to displace the Ramattra off the high ground, and somehow, some way, they somehow turned around that fight and win that. Pumpkin. Gets any early picks here, running the cool skin. Smartly, Jabba's going to back up to the rest of his team. And Krino swapping over to the Orisa here just to help kind of displace the Ramattra, or I'm sorry, the Doomfist. Being able to spear and twirl is going to be really important. Uh-oh. Be careful, watch the trap! You are not serious! The Nano's going to come out, Jabba's going to spin, is going to pin right into the trap, and just like that, early pick's going to go over to Mujin. Let's see if Jazz Squad can be able to turn around. It's going to be really difficult to turn this around with only 3 people left on their team. Okay, it's going to be barely surviving. Reaper's gonna have ult here. They don't want the spear. Are they gonna Reaper ult? Yes, they're gonna Reaper ult here. They're gonna get one. Twirled out of position though. He still might be able to kill Orisa here. One more hit. And Thrawn's gonna get a huge visor here. Gets 2 picks of himself, and he's gonna go down right when I swap over to him. And just like that, Jazz Squad somehow, some way turned that fight around. Even though they lost 2 people at the very start of that, they somehow turned that fight around. Uh-oh. And now with they teleported backwards, I highly doubt they're gonna be able to make it back in point in time. Aqua Steve, to no avail. Don't even need the EMP. First map, first round, going over to Jazz Squad. Kind of scary there. I thought the changes were going to be enough, but somehow they were able to persevere and survive that. Big ultimate from Jazzed Up, being able to turn that fight around. Why do I keep spawning so far away? Let's fly back over here. Going over this point, it might be a little bit beneficial for Mujin to maybe swap to some sort of hit scan or some sort of sniper that can take advantage of the high ground right here. Just because if they have to devote resources to take care of that DPS on the lonesome, might give some more space for the tank to play and do their job. Krino, thinking about it, definitely going out the spawn with the JQ. Hurrah! And Aqua Steve going over to the Lucio. They didn't respect the Junkrat duel. I thought they were going to run the Junkrat duel for sure. Okay, caught an early bomb to the face. Hacks the JQ. Cleansed out, keep them out. Vinny's going to get hooked in, has to cleanse himself. Is he going to be able to make it out in time? Yes, he's got teleport to help negate some of that damage until he gets hit with the Helix Rocket. Bow! And Thrawn just sitting on high ground, completely uncontested. This is exactly what I was talking about, taking advantage of that. Oh boy. Not until they all turn around and dive him. Finally take care of the soldier on high ground, but now they have to go into the point 4v4 here. Oh boy. Gonna be able to kill the Kiriko here. Kiriko's gonna be able to get out. No, not without. Oh. Nice shot. Nice accent shot from Krino, being able to turn this fight around. They got a little overzealous with the dive there, trying to help kill the Kiriko on Mujin's side, and wind up losing their life in the meantime. Rato's gonna get staggered as well, and just like that, Mujin hold on tight. Even without Thrawn there during that fight, they were still able to hold that. And they're just waiting to regroup here. And Kahea swapping over to the Zenyatta here. Kind of interesting. I guess they don't really have anybody to pressure her if she sits on the high ground for long periods of time. Maybe discording targets might be a little bit easier to help dive. And Jabba smartly waiting for the Sombra to be in position there. They're going to hack him. Not going to get anything for it, though. Junkrat. Another trap Jabba walks into, and just like that, tank goes down. Minus somebody. Jazz W barely going to survive there. 80 HP. Wonder if K is going to get any early picks here. Krino just constantly applying pressure here. Uh-oh, Discord's going to go onto the tank. Might be really beneficial here. Might be able to turn this fight around. Vinny's going to get 2 picks of his own. And now walk into the traps. There you go. I don't know how they managed to. They did a really good job at kiting and just waiting for the team to regroup and get back into the fight with them, because they definitely could have gotten more staggered and definitely they're running out of time there. 80% on the board for Mujin, not a bad hold here. All they got to do is pretty much win one fight and maybe one other just to help turn this fight around and get map number 2. Rato has the EMP. Who are we going to use it on? Definitely sees him there. Trying to line up something. I don't know how Thrawn almost got the Helix Rocket there. Uh-oh, they got Primal here? Yes. They're going to be able to kill anybody? Yes. They're going to boop everybody in this corner. They're going to get 1 pick, maybe 2. Ooh, and just like that, Jazz Squad win another fight. That was really risky there going into that room with the Winston. But luckily he had the Primal to help keep himself alive. He walked into a trap, pretty much would have been a death wish there. And Yoro going over to the Life Weaver. Let's see if we're going to probably open up the fight here with a Junkrat Tire. Just maybe to help get an early pick and help turn this turn the point on its head. They have 4 ultimates coming in this fight, so I would imagine they want to go in, and it looks like they're going to go in from the side here. Rato hears that, recognizes that, and they're already on the side with them. EMP's going to be coming in here any minute now. Uh-oh. Junker Queen's going to get really low. One more shot should do it. Bow! Uh-oh. Tire's going to come out. Transcendence. They got to shoot the Tire. still driving around, gets Kahea right after the trance fades out. And Mujin's going to be able to turn this fight around, but I don't think it's going to be for too long, just because they have a bunch of people on point. Now it's kind of a mistake for Jazz Squad there, being able to give up that point. I know they kind of ran away for the tire, but now they gave Mujin a second life and a second chance of recontesting this point. Because if they definitely had that, they would have been running out of time. Karino's going to have to touch point here. He's got his rampage here, but Vinny's got the coalescence on deck. Snorlax sniffs it out. He's going to dive him on point. He's going to use it. Yes, only gets Reaper. Reaper can fade. Pretty much negates that whole ultimate. Karino, barely clinging on to your life, gets life gripped. And Pumpkin gets a huge pick onto Jabba again. Reaper forced to fade here. Oh, and he's at 70%. Rato gets an early pick. Gets shot by the Helix Rocket there. Thrawn's taking an off angle and a really aggressive off angle there. Are they going to be able to back up and recontest in time? Kahea needs to survive here. Yeah, Kahea needs to survive here to have any chance of recontest. Jabba has his life here. He should be able to win a touch point. And he's on point first, as well as Rato. Oh, shit. Wrong word. Lucio's going to get really low. Lucio's going to go down to 1 HP, and then Tree's going to come out in the nick of time. Reaper's going to have ult here. Is he going to be able to turn this fight around? It's up to Jazzed Up to help turn this around for the Jazz Squad. My man Jack. Oh, he runs into a trap. No, just when I was bragging about how good he was at devoting the traps, he runs into a trap himself. Rato's going to have the EMP here, but it's going to be futile at this point. Going to get everybody on that team with the EMP. Let's see if they're going to be able to turn that around. Jabba's back on the point. They might be able to turn this. They have the primal. They have the opportunity. He gets the trap here. Life Weaver going to get caught out of position. Barely going to survive back in time. No, they C9. Jabba jumps off the point. That's super unfortunate for Jazz Squad there. They had a winning opportunity. Oh, man. That was definitely a winnable opportunity for Jazz Squad, but unfortunately, be able to jump off the point and not be able to contest anymore is gonna be point number 2 for Mujin. Yeah, Jazzed Up was really close to his Reaper ult there. That might have been a winnable fight for them. But just maybe a miscommunication on who's gonna get on point, who's gonna touch here. But they can't dwell on it too much now. They have another point to win here, and Mujin showing signs of life. And Karino going over to the Road Dog. Oh, okay, he's swapping. He's going back to the JK. I was going to say, I would be really, really questionable when you're doing so good on the Junker Queen and you want to swap off that tank. And Jabba going over to the Reinhardt. As well as the Jazz Squad finally respecting the Junkrat. Whoa, my gosh. Double kill from Bastion. Legalized nuclear bombs. Uh-oh. Going to get hooked in here. Is he going to get capitalized? Vinny's going to be really aggressive with the Ana here and get Sleep Dart and Nade. Pretty much spells insta-death for Karino. I can imagine there's going to be a couple swaps on the side of Mujin just to help counter up this much damage. Is going to be really annoying to deal with. Karino, of course, going over to the Sigma to help negate some of that damage. And first point goes over to the Jazz Squad. Yeah, Vinny playing really aggressive there, being able to help taking advantage of the lack of Kiriko there. All right, early nade here. Not too worried because they're not able to push in here, not without the rest of their team. Sigma playing really aggressive here. All Jabba needs to do is bait out this rock here to help turn this, make Sigma's life really miserable to walk in here. Sleep Dart onto Reinhardt here. And they're going to rotate again, going over to the other side. Grato's going to get caught out of position, as well as Bastion. Is Bastion able to get out in time? Yes, grenades to get himself out. Vinny's not going to have a grenade himself. Good anti-nade onto the Reinhardt. Forced them down to the lower ground. And just like that, they're pretty much going to win this fight here. Jazzed Up's going to go really low. With the amount of damage getting chipped in here, point finally flips over to Mujin. Jazz Squad, not a bad push here, walking up a 40%. And Pumpkin really needs to get up here and take advantage of the fact that they're going to be funneled into this tiny choke. He wants to probably lob nades from a safe distance. I respect it, but you want to take advantage of how much DPS Junkrat's able to output, especially with the Reinhardt. Good rotation for Jazz Squad, be able to push that soldier off high ground here. Oh, he forced out Suzu already. This might be a big ultimate coming out from Vinny and Rato. Where's Thrawn at? Uh-oh. Oh my god! Swapping over to Thrawn, seeing the Reinhardt just full charge at him. He's just running for his life. The whole time he's just running from the Reinhardt. Uh-oh, Rock's gonna come out from Karino, being able to help rock the Reinhardt. Thrawn's gonna get an early pick, maybe? No, not before his team gets eliminated. Gonna get one. No. Good peel from Kahea. Be able to boot the soldier back. Keep him at bay. And now flipping it back. Scores about even here. 50% each on both sides. It's back and forth here, neck and neck on this first map. Soldier again taking an off angle here. And I think Rato hears him and wants to kind of sniff him out. Uh-oh, Vinny might get caught out of position here. Yes! Nice flank from Thrawn, being able to help get the Ana out of position. They're lacking a ton of healing here. Reinhardt comes out with the shatter, nothing connected. Let's see if Jazzed Up can connect anything. Dropping it all on the soldier? Uh-oh, he's gonna get low. No, not gonna be able to kill him. He's gonna survive with 1 HP. And Nano coming out super late from Aqua Steve. I mean, I think they pretty much won that fight. Nice rock from Krino. And just like that, Mujin gonna be able to turn this fight. I don't know if that Nano is really worth it at all. Because I mean, they pretty much already got 2 picks. They were already winning that fight. Uh-oh, Pumpkin's gonna get an early tire here. Let's see if he gets anybody. He's only gonna connect on the Ramatra, but Jabba, smartly enough, swapped over to the Annihilation form and blocked. They're still gonna try to walk up here. Rato needs to get a huge tire themselves. Gonna go over the safe distance. Soldier sniffs it out from a mile away. Gonna get 2! Gonna get 2 with that! And just like that, Krino's gonna get really low. He can't eat that block. Gonna get punched in the mouth. And Jazz Squad being able to turn this around again, just when it hits 80%. Uh-oh. And Kiriko barely got it out. Euro might be the only one to be able to touch point here. Thrawn's gonna get really low. Rato just holding that choke and holding it strong. And that's the benefit of running the. Uh-oh. Again, Aqua Steve has to just rush into point. Krino's gonna pop an ultimate. Not gonna be able to touch point in time. Krino pops his ultimate to just the Graphitic Flux just to try to fly into point, but not quick enough. Not without that Lucio. And just like that, map 1 goes over to Jazz Squad. Oh, I think this might be the double grenade. Double kill with the grenade at the very start. Yeah, look at this. Bow! Oh, smartly enough recognizing the trap there, so. Overall, very competitive first map from the Jazz Squad and Mujin teams, respectively. And Rato showing off against Pumpkin, showing him that I can play Junkrat too. And I can play it better. Well, just for this map at least. Oh man, nobody told me I forgot to put on the wrong wrong screen. Well, now you know the team names and the score. For those who don't know already. All right, so now we're swapping over to a hybrid map. Yeah, don't laugh at me. I'm doing everything here. I'm doing the casting, doing the running the lobby, and I'm trying to take care of this dog here so it doesn't start barking. Hey, appreciate everybody for the follows too. I'll be casting this every week for the Jazz Squad team, and hopefully for a few other teams that want me to cast. Punch him in the mouth. Go Jazz Squad. Punch him in the mouth. That's our motto. I'm gonna make that our team motto there. All right. Yeah, appreciate everybody for follows. All right, and then the sub looks like Mujin's gonna sub in a few people, so I'm gonna take a quick little break, and I'll see you guys in about 5 minutes. I'll probably start a little bit sooner, but we'll see you in 5 minutes. Alright, hello, welcome back everybody. We're on map number 2 for Jazz Squad versus Mujin. Sorry, I was trying to read that was. He wrote "we" for French, and I was like, what the hell does that mean? Alright. And Jazz Squad elected to run defense first. And Mujin are going to wind up trying to attack. Shoya subbing in for Pumpkin, so probably no more Junkrat for the remainder of this map. But you never know, Shoya could pull it out. Shoya has done crazier things. Shoya doing Shoya things. Shoya I want to appreciate because he kind of joined the team really late. I know Mujin was kind of having some DPS struggles for the first half of the map of week 1, but coming in clutch and being able to sub in really means a lot for them. Really means a lot to me joining in because he's usually from the International Overwatch League. Really doesn't branch out too far from that, so. Alright. Welcome everybody just tuning in. We're at map number 2, and I'm going to swap the scores back over too. There we go. And Jazz Squad electing to run a type of, more of a pokey type comp, running double hit scan. Ooh, gotta go swap it to invite only now. Making sure there's no stragglers. And it's interesting they're running the double poke hit scan, but they're not going to run a Mercy. Typically that's what you see with the double hit scan. They want to elect a Mercy player just to help kind of boost some of that damage that they're going to be outputting. Ooh, almost got a headshot onto Rato there, but smartly dropped down after noticing the Widowmaker. Thrawn trying to get an early pick here. Shoya is going to open up the fight with an early pick. With the Mercy damage boost, it's pretty much going to spell an early pick for Mujin. Can't res that, now without a Mercy. And Kaea lately getting back to the team. See if Rato can get an early pick here. Oh, barely sniping out the Widow here. And Thrawn's just begging for some heals back here. Please turn around and heal me. Jazz Squad going to go down early, but able to come back into the fight here. Yoru showing off the Mercy prowess here. Shoya going to get rocked out for his troubles, but luckily has the Mercy pocket. Not going to take too much damage. Oh, Karina's going to go down prettily though here. Nice dynamite from Rato. Eat's going to come out here. Normally Sigma's going to want to try to rock the other Sigma. Vinny caught out of position there. Didn't really notice the Shoya rotation onto the high ground, and just like that, going to get 2 picks of their own. Maybe going to get a third here. And bow! Just like that, Jazz Squad Mujin taking point number 1. Good positioning from Krino and Shoya from Mujin. Taking advantage of the fact that they got the Mercy pocket and sliding onto high ground. And now Jazz Squad smartly matching the Mercy pocket. And Snorlax or Jabba already working on the Graphitic Flex here. Maybe want to wait for the payload to turn around the corner and walk in with it. Window coming out early. Gonna get 3 people in that, but Immortality Field's just gonna be able to keep him alive barely. Uh-oh, nice dodge on the rock. Immortality Field's forced out. Nice rock onto the Widowmaker. No, barely dodged it. Oh, and Krino's gonna be able to turn this fight around with their own Graphitic Flux. No picks from either DPS until just now. Uh-oh, Rock's gonna come out super early. Jabba's gonna get an early pick. Rock barely misses on the Sigma. Sigma's gonna go really low and gonna get killed in the meantime. Super unlucky. Try to lift him up in the sky, but didn't have enough health to sustain and stay alive there. Uh-oh, and Jazz Squad hears them. Shoya and Mercy hiding in the back line here. Shoya making it out. Not gonna get staggered here, and Krino going over to the Reinhardt. It's tried and true. Eats both fire strikes. Nice block running the old school Overwatch League team, the Chengdu Hunters. Shoya getting picked early there. Gets the res and Immortality Field forced out. Jazz stuff gonna go down there. Bob's gonna come out from Rato. Bob, do some! Gonna take an aggressive flank here. No connection quite yet. Oh boy. Hit those shots, cat. Uh-oh. Ashe 1v1. Aqua Steve walks in there, sees the Ashe pocket, and immediately walks out. Oh, nice shot from Rato, doing a jump shot. Oh man, and the damage boost, that surely did. And it looks like Carino's probably going to swap here. Yeah, Carino recognizes super hard to walk into that much DPS. And that's the advantage of having the defensive hold here, having double hit scan on high ground with the Mercy pocket, just pumping out damage onto the tank, making their lives really miserable. Shoya is taking a super aggressive angle here. He's got the Mercy damage boost, going to walk in here, but gonna another Graphitic Flux. Jazzed up, going to pop an ult as well. Immortality Field's barely going to, no, he can't hide there, Shoya. Shoya trying to head glitch behind the barrel, that's super unfortunate. Oh, Helix Rocket that man, nice. Good stuff from Jabba and the Jazz Squad. And just like that, another stop here. 2 minutes left on the board for Mujin. They need to start changing their approach here. Walking into this choke is gonna be really difficult. Maybe they could try to take advantage of taking the off angle. And just as I say that, Thrawn's immediately sniffing to go the edge. And there they go. But here's the Mercy and Ashe pocket there. Wow. Look at that damage. Ooh, almost gets another big dynamite there. See if Shoy can get an early pick. Keeps trying to head glitch there, but not going to be able to hide from that big-ass rock. Ooh, almost catches the Baptiste out of position. Let's see if Vinny wants to pop an early window here. Kahea is going to pop the Valk. Both Mercy's Valking. Shoya popping their own ultimate. Uh-oh, Immortality Field comes out in nick of time. We're able to kill Vinny here. One more shot should do it. Bow. Vinny, dead. 2 picks, maybe third. Not before Mercy gets away. Uh-oh. Help me! Help me! No! Not gonna get out. Shoya barely sniffing out that last shot there. And now with a minute left on the board, Mujin finally take this fight away from the choke. This might be what they needed to help capture Point Bravo. And now, Mujin's taking control of the high ground with double hit scan. I know Sojourn's not technically a hit scan, but, you know, Railgun definitely helps. Oh, he used his fight already, got rocked off of high ground and not be able to recontest high ground here. Bob's going to go on point. Now with Carino sitting on high ground, making DPS pretty much useless here. Oh, nice rock onto the Diva here. Can't eat anymore. Oh, boy, nice eat on that Helix Rocket, but still gets blasted to another realm. And that's super unfortunate. That's the only person that could have contested point besides Bob was the tank. And once the tank goes down, you're pretty much going to be able to walk that point in. Point Bravo going over to Mujin. Vinny super staggering himself. And now with a minute and a half on the board, they have a really good opportunity here to try to full cap this. On Blizzard World, full capping is almost a must. U-E-I-E. And then Soldier working on another visor here. No more Mercy pocket. Rato swapping over to the Sombra here. They realize that maybe that's not the option, not the answer here. Let's see if Jabba can get any picks here. Gets one. Oh, really smart being able to compare the ultimate with the Soldier visor and the Graphitic Flux, because you can't really move anywhere. Can't run to cover with the being lifted up in the sky. Carino smartly want to get wiped so they can rejoin the fight in full mech. Take a sip of water. One minute left on the board for Mujin. They're doing a really good job at contesting the DPS and making Snorlax's life really miserable here. Good rock on a Carino. Man, Jabba's been really on point with these rocks. I mean, he's probably been 100 for 100 on rocks. And he's been making Carino just constantly have to drop mech every single time. Oh, Immortality Field in the perfect spot. Are they able to remech? They're not going to be able to remech. They get hacked. Oh, barely be able to get it off in time. Oh, no. Barely missing out on that rock. Ratso's going to survive. No. Yoro's going to whip out the pistol and going to get a few picks themselves. Thrawn's going to pop a visor through the window. Is going to really hurt. Oh, man. 10 seconds left on the board. They have a really good opportunity to recontest here. Jazz Squad crucial. Swapping over to the Mei here to help maybe mitigate some of that Diva DM. Making Defense Matrix pretty much useless here. Shoya going to get an early pick again. Shoya gets one pick, maybe working on two. Going to get the Mei really low. Two. Jabba swapping over to the Doomfist, but to no avail. Gonna get picked again. 3 picks. Let's let him get the 4th. Bow! Shoya coming up clutch. And Mujin's gonna full cap in overtime. You want to talk about Rado eating? Shoya eating good tonight. 4 picks on that last fight. Pretty much a 5th. Oh man, that attack is going to be crucial for them. Full capping here is, like I said, it's essential on Blizzard World. Most teams usually cap. I think the capture percentage is like around 30-some%, in the high 30s. So, and especially with the attack that Jazz Squad has been coming out with, they attack hard and they attack fast. Pause. Dang, I should have put on the not rainy one. I hate the rainy one. It's snowing here in Utah, so it's already looking miserable out here. I don't want to be miserable in a video game too. Shoya showing their good sportsmanship, saying GG's, or good round.
Doctor, are we still meeting for lunch after the seminar today?
That was years and years ago. But we had a lovely talk.
And now I think Jazz Squad are swapping over to the dive.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, Jazz Squad on the attack. Rato on their tried and true Sombra, and jazzed up on the Reaper guy. They're gonna TP on high ground. They're gonna bait out Rock super early there. Oh, needs to drop there. Jazzed up, getting a little too overzealous. Maybe mistimed the jump and the teleport with the rest of their team. Teleported up there, but not before getting blown to bits. Rato gets a pick, but the Mercy gets the res, and just like that, we're back to square one, but at least they're off high ground here. Snorlax smartly waiting for their team to re-engage here. I have no DPS here. Jazz Squad finally back in the fight here. See if they can bait out Eat. And again, Shoya dominating on the high ground here. Early pick on Divini. Ah, need to disengage there. Got a little too overzealous trying to stay on the fight there. I don't think Jazz doesn't be able to make it out. Ooh, not without that dynamite connecting. Oh my gosh, nice shot from Shoya. Hey Lucian, what's up, man? I put the score on the board so you can see what the score line is as of now. Again, they really struggling to take care of Shoya here. Shoya playing super aggressive. With the Sigma being that far up with them, can make it impossible. Oh, gonna get the Mercy here? No! Barely missed out on the hack. Jazzed up, gonna go down early again. Full charged up punch here. Oh boy, needs to punch. Yeah, he had to punch there. He didn't want to punch because how low HP he was, but realizing that the Sigma was in his face, he got a little worried. Got a little cumbersome. Yeah, it's a Shoya show right now. I'm just watching Shoya and let him do all the work. Work speaks for itself. Maybe keeping a lookout for the Sombra. And Rato going over the Tracer. Minute and a half on the board. Oh my god! It doesn't matter what you play, I'm still headshotting you. Nice shot from Shoya again. 2 picks back to back. And just like that, Jazz Squad back again. Regrouping here. I'm trying not to just only watch Shoya, but it's hard not to, man. When he's hitting shots like that, it's impossible to walk in here. And again, these dynamites just eating them alive here. I mean, luckily we have a couple ultimates coming in here, but with a minute left on the board, I mean, they have ultimates of themselves. They haven't used any ultimates coming in. Jack goes just up going to the Junkrat, practicing his impression of Pumpkin, and immediately gets blown to bits. 2 shots, 1 kill. Again. Yeah, this is kind of a murder spree right now. Realizing that they need to go a different angle, they're gonna try to engage from the side here. But it's gonna be kind of hard when they have that many ultimates. They have 5 ultimates coming up here on Mujin's side. I mean, they could just use Graphitic Flux in this tiny little room here and pretty much make all this push useless. Oh my gosh, Vinny barely gets the ult out in time. Junkrat's gonna be able to get an early pick. Yes, gonna be able to walk in here. Oh, he's gonna squish the Baptiste. No, not before he jumps out in the meantime. Rato gets an early pick as well. Finally taking care of Shoya. I feel like that was their, you know, their silver bullet they needed to take care of. Now that he's out of the picture, now Thrawn taking advantage of it. Nice beat from them. Okay, coming out here. Barely gets out in the nick of time. They'll be able to take care of the Doomfist, the soldier here. No, not before Thrawn gets 2 picks of his own. Jabba needs to pull off a miracle here. No, Shoya again cleaning up the kill, trying to go for the health pack, but not enough time and not enough life on the board. And just like that, Jazz Squad's gonna get full held on Blizzard World. Mujin tying it up, 1 game apiece. Oh man, Shoya is looking menacing. And I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna look real bleak for Jazz Squad if they don't come up with an answer for Shoya.
This ends now.
I mean, look at this domination right here.
That's 1. That's 2.
Shoya showing an advocacy for legalizing nuclear bombs. All right. Good second map. All right. Whoops. Gonna fix the score here. All right, and with that being said, I'm gonna take a quick little break. Yeah, see, I'm trying to fix it. I'm trying to rig it. My dog's moaning and groaning. All right, so the next map is going to be a push map. So I'm going to discuss with the team, figure out what map is going to be next. In the meantime, we're going to go to a short 5-minute break, and I'll see you guys in the next map. Alrighty, everybody, welcome back, welcome back. Moving on to map number 3, Jazz Squad versus Mujin, in week 2 of the Annihilation League. We're going over to push. Jazz Squad is elected to go over to the Esperanza. Pretty much one of their best maps. Had a huge comeback one at the time, so yeah, this is something Jabba's definitely handled once or twice. And it's not even close to R. Hopefully everybody's having a good Saturday so far. She lady stinky. Oh, N is no. Oh man, we do not allow uwus here. Uwus are not allowed. Uwus are banned here. No, we don't do that here. No, and everybody's doing it. They gave these fools 5 minutes and they still not ready. Gah! Okay, I'll accept an Owu, but an Uwu. Derek, what are you doing? God dang it, Derek. Where are you? Next Uwu's getting one of these. I am not doing the Uwu. I am a respectable caster of high integrity. Why would I ever type the Uwu? It's the best you're getting from me. Don't make me type the UKR again. Jabba, not you too. I can't even... you're lucky we don't have another tank. I'd bench you for that. Alright, let's get into it. Yeah, and Derek, I made you mod, so you have the mod privileges. Welcome to Esperanza. Yeah, that's the only way Jazz Squad's gonna be able to win this fight right now. They need your Uwus, and they need them now. People are still loading in. Take another sip of water while we're loading in to map number 3. Alright, so they definitely have to start making some adaptations to deal with Shoya, because Shoya is making Mujin have a second life pretty much. Boop. And Shadow's coming in place of Jazzed Up. Looks like they want to run a full dive comp. Vinny going over to the Moira. How do I said mod? I don't know, just ban people, time out people who say ooh. It's that simple. I'm just kidding. Anyways, map number 3. Let's go. And Krino going over themselves to the dive. Oh boy, this is going to be exciting to watch. The dive versus dive. There's going to be a lot of action going on, so I'm going to be tagging back and forth. Let's see what the who's going to get the first pick here, who's going to get first blood. Jabba's gonna dive in kind of early here. Gonna punch back the Krino. Winston. Oh, gets a pimp. Oh, nice shot onto Yoro. Yoro's gonna go down early. Didn't respect how far the Doomfist is gonna be able to punch. Rato's gonna get kind of low. Genji's gonna get really low as well. Nice punch from Jabba again, just to help clean up the rest of that fight. Immediately capitalizing on a single target here. Shoya shooting to help keep them at bay. Recognizing they lost that fight and backing away. Oh, you able to kill him? Nice! Dude, punch him. I thought he was gonna punch him into the health pack. Snorlax coming up crazy. Jabba showing his prowess on the Doomfist. Again, recall. Force that from Shoya. No punch, no connection. Oh, he still might be able to get the kill here. Oh, smartly doesn't want to overextend, doesn't get too bloodthirsty, and comes back to point. And now that both Genjis are about to start engaging here, who's going to play the better Genji? Thrawn? Oh, nice jump over. Oh my gosh! Can't reflect that, my friend. Oh, nice hack onto Euro. Oh, got a little too overzealous there. Stayed up a little too late. Time for bed. Whoa, who got point? Was that Shoya? Shoya again taking point away from everybody and forcing them back. Good contest from Shoya, showing his prowess of his positioning and his value you can provide on the Tracer. Being able to take that bot away is really going to be helping them out, helping them get another fight here. Now Genji's back in the fight here. Nice. Kahea's sniping right now. Kahea eating for real, for real. Is that what they say nowadays? Uh-oh. This is going to jump in here. No jump. Doesn't have Primal yet. He's about 70% to Primal. Is he going to get killed? Yes, Shadow's going to get the final blow onto him. And just like that, I don't think they're going to be able to recontest here. Oh my gosh. Turning the wrong way there, Jabba. And now, Jazz Squad taking the first checkpoint. Going over to the butt scratch. Really good showing of the dive here, I swear. And now Krino recognizes that, realizing the dive is not going to work, and swapping over to the Roadhog respectively. Thrawn going over to the Sojourn. Yoro going over Lifeweaver. I smell a Mauga coming. Shoya gonna get maybe an early pick on a Rado? No. Rato's gonna be able to sneak out barely in the nick of time. And Krino gets punched out of position, gets blown to smithereens. Shoya walking the back line, gets punched. Oh, he might be able to get hacked here. No, be able to sneak out in the nick of time. Vinny might be able to pop his Coalescence here. Krino going over to the Orisa. Just trying to find an answer for this dive. Vinny playing really aggressive here. Ooh, sniped out of the sky. Jabba's gonna get really low, be able to charge up his punch. Oh, he's gonna go in. Why? Vinny's gonna pop the Coalescence just in the nick of time to keep him alive here. Ooh, almost gets sniped out from Thrawn. Shoya going over to the Cassidy. They really want an answer for that Doomfist. I say I want that Doomfist dead. Oh, come on, healer! Where's my healers? Oh, nice shot. He's able to get a huge EMP here, squishing him. Turn him into a pancake. If they be able to kill that, if they kill that soldier, I don't think they have any time to contest. And Jalen pops a blade there. I don't know why Shadows popped the blade so late in that fight. I mean, they've already they already committed 2 ultimates, and they're not going to be able to have anybody to help recontest this fight with an ultimate. I mean, Kaeya's got beat, but I mean, not too many ults coming in here. Robot has been acquired. Shoya sniping on Vinny. Oh boy, you can't jump nowhere now, buddy boy. My barrels are smoking. And now, finally, Mujin taking control of the bot. Jazz Squad's gonna get forward spawn, so they're gonna be able to at least get forward really close engagement here. Oh boy. She's looking for the health back. And Aqua Steve going over to the Ana here, and with the Lifeweaver, not really too easy of a target to dive anymore. Let's see if the Jazz Squads are gonna make any type of adjustment here. Punching the Doom. Oh, Sigma's gonna get really low. Sigma's gonna go down, not gonna be able to eat that. Vinny's gonna be able to help capitalize and clean up the rest of the fight. Nice aggression from. Oh, almost reflect that sleep dart. I've been so sick. Punch him back. Bow. I don't want your flowers. Oh my gosh, that was a sick block. Oh my god. He almost went down there. That would have been really bad. Had to use his punch there just to survive. Uh-oh. Is Thrawn going to be able to get out here? Oh, not with the whole team looking at him. And again, Krino's popping to another tank. Oh my gosh, Jalen is eating up right now for real. Nice dash from the Genji. I don't think you're able to touch. Oh man, that's a lot of damage. Are you able to reflect that? No. Forced him back. Nice anti from Aqua Steve. Uh-oh, not gonna be able to punch him here. Oh, he punched him back into spawn. I thought the spawner was gonna keep him alive there. Nice punch from Jabba to help capitalize on that. Now they can't use that ultimate. Doomfist ult coming in. Squish him. Bow. Oh my gosh. Jabba coming in crazy right now. Aqua Steve can't do anything right now. He's just forced to go back into the little hole, hiding hole he has. Krino, last person alive on the team. Still be able to survive here. Holy crap, they're still making a case at defending here. Oh, not gonna be able to punch the Mercy out of res now. Yep, I noticed that as soon as they went for res, I was like, oh no. Shoya going over to the Sombra. Nice anti from Aqua Steve again, being able to turn that fight around. Thrawn trying to show their impression of Shoya. Wants to show you I can play Sojourn too. Go back to your spawn. Ah man, and they were like 0.5 meters away from capping that, full capping and getting mount number 3. But with 3 minutes left on the board and a huge hill to climb, it still might be over for Mujin. Well, let's see what kind of adjustments they make here coming into the second attempt at turning this corner. Alright. We're now making some real progress. None of that fake Shoya progress. Oh, and they realize that Mercy's all by himself here. Oh my gosh, they're all by themselves. Mercy ain't gonna survive here. Mercy is definitely dead. But not at the cost of the Kaea. Jalen popping the blade. Is he gonna be able to get anything? He's swiping on the... No! He's gonna get him really low. Wow, barely gonna be able to survive in time. Not gonna survive. Jabba's gonna be able to touch point. No, he's 1 HP. So is Aqua Steve. No! Grabbed out back, no. Unlucky. And Mujin somehow, someway win that fight. And Aqua Steve lonesome on the point. And Shoya just waiting off on the side here, maybe trying to wait for them to dive in and help capitalize with an early hack. Jabba gonna touch point? No, looks like they're gonna give up point and they're just gonna want to try to win this fight and take over high ground. And now Mujin take checkpoint. Not sure if that was worth it or not, but let's find out if they win this fight here. Oh man, EMP coming out from Shoya. Gonna get one pick. Mercy's gonna go down kind of low. Mercy's gonna go down. Shoya's gonna throw your... Oh man, I can't even speak. Yoru's gonna go down super low. Oh my gosh. Aqua Steve gets a sleep dart off in the nick of time just before he got punched. Vinny's gonna go down early. And they get a pick on the Shoya, but not before Yoru reses it again. Anna's all by himself. If they can kill the Anna here, this would be really crucial for this team fight. No. And they're gonna pretty much lose in the meantime. Just staggering as best as they can on point. Don't think we'll be able to turn that around that point. Thrawn hasn't even been looked at this whole fight. They've been just focusing mainly on supports. But Yoru and Aqua Steve doing a phenomenal job at staying alive and keeping each other up. And Jay just doing a great job himself keeping this point contested. He honestly contested that point for about 20 seconds. Alright, Mujin. Just when I was talking about how big that hill is going to be to climb, they're starting to make the climb. Jalen giving up on the Genji, going over to the Bastion. As well as Ratsu swapping over to the Mei. Oh, trying their best to snipe the Mercy. Oh my gosh! No way they're gonna hit another snipe. Jalen getting an early pick as well. They're gonna try to go for res. No, messed up on the wall, but not without losing the Ramatra first. I don't know if that res was gonna be worth it for Yoru. Yoru trying to take a really risky res, going off to try to res their somebody in the back line. When your tank is alive, I wouldn't do that. I would want to keep your tank alive, keep your tank in the fight. And now 20 seconds left on the board. Even if Mujin cap this point or win this next fight, they still need to go a long way to go. And Jazz Squad smartly taking it past the choke just to make sure that they don't get any more forward spawn. No, Shoya tries to contest to get the forward spawn and loses his life in the meantime. I don't think he's going to be able to touch. Kratos going to get ran from the point. Now he's going to touch point. Yoru can't make it either. Oh, that was so unlucky. Jazz Squad winning map number 3. Watching Credo sprint to the bot is just hilarious in the Annihilation form. Bow! Dude, look at this punch. Holy cow. Good turnaround. They're recognizing that Shoya is a big threat on their team, and focusing the full dive here is going to be crucial for this, for them to be able to turn this game around. And now, Jazz Squad taking the lead, up 2-1. Whoops, not 12. There we go. And somebody gotta tell me how I gotta turn off this music. Keep letting it all run on in the background the whole time. Oh, I was wondering what I kind of wondered. I thought Aqua Steve was gonna disconnect there when he was just kind of drifting off into spawn. All right, so the next map choice is gonna be let's see. Is going to be Escort. So what kind of Escort map is Mujin going to make? Alright. Carino's going to sub himself out for Pumpkin. Interesting, interesting. Ah, Nox going over the tank. Oh yeah. Jabba coming in clutch right now. Pumpkin coming into play DPS, running the getting ready to run the old Junkrat. Junkrat ready to fight. Let's see what kind of map we're gonna see here. So I would imagine if they're gonna run Escort. They're gonna run Escort. Let's see. The options they have to them are Circuit Royale, Dorado, Havana, Junkertown, Rialto, Route 66, and Gibraltar. Obviously, Jazz Squad is a super dive-heavy team, so if I was them, I'd probably want to go Havana or Route 66 and just take advantage of Shoya sitting on high ground with a Mercy Pocket and just let him go to town. Because that's what it seemed like when Jazz Squad was trying to run into that. They just kept running into brick wall after brick wall. Should have took a break. I didn't think they were going to take this long. It's alright, we live and learn. Take a break after every map from now on. Yeah, so I'd imagine they were going to want to probably go Havana, but, you know, they could surprise us and go a different map. We've seen the same, like, 2 maps. Oh, Dorado, that's a good map choice. Whoops. Got disable push. Donato's Italian, I think. I don't know. The whitest man could be. I don't speak any language other than English. English is first and only language. Why's my phone going off? Who's texting me? All right, and we're starting map number 4. I can actually pause the music this time. Banco de Dorado.
Initiating match.
Yeah, Euro is the last time I saw Euro play tank, he was doing pretty good. I think he plays a really mean diva. But I mean, it's, watching these guys play, they play a little bit of everything. So it's kind of interesting to see that they all kind of rotate between roles. Thrawn going over to the support, Pumpkin coming back in on DPS.
Ready for battle.
What the hell? What is this? Oh, they were really respecting the Junkrat duel. They saw Pumpkin going in and they said, "Fine, we're going the Junkrat." Holy mackerel! This is gonna be fun. Yeah, Shadow's going over. I've seen Shadows play a really mean Genji, but I haven't seen him got to play too much Junkrat. So it's gonna be interesting to see him try it out. And Shoya, like I said, going over the hit scan. Oh, this is going to be kind of a difficult to deal with the Widowmaker. Widowmaker has a way better range advantage than the Ashwood. Let's see if Shoya going to get an early hook. Hook shot. Let's see any connection. Oh, of course it's a connection. It's Shoya. Why wouldn't he? Jalen caught with his pants down, gets immediately headshot. Now we're already +1 for Mujin. See if Jalen's going to try to... Yeah, Jalen's going to swap off the Junkrat immediately going over to the Bastion. Not sure why when they have a Diva, but, you know, we live and we learn. Again, Shoya trying to go for another hook shot here. Early hook from Snorlax and Jabba. Not before they lose their Junkrat. Fights are about even now, 4v4. Making still a good payload progress here. Now Jabba's going to rotate, go down to here, just to help contest the point. Rato. See what kind of early pick they can get here. Yoru forced back. Oh, almost got a headshot on the Junkrat there. That would have been really crucial. Turn that fight around. Let's see if Thrawn's going to use an Suzu maybe to help cleanse that. Uh-oh. Shoya playing really aggressive there. Gonna get pressured down. Now my dog's barking. Believe it or not. Stop barking. Yoru getting really low. Diva Bomb is going to be coming in here. Yes. Diva Bomb going in. Let's see if Vinny can help win this. No, not before Cat gets caught out of position. No immortality field from Vinny. Snorlax barely going to survive. Shadow's going to go to 1 HP as well. Diva's going to get really low out of mech. Nice hook onto him. No connection on the healing nade there from Aqua Steve. And just like that, with all that damage, you ain't going nowhere. Welcome to the hog pen. Shoya going over to the Sojourn as well. I got that dog in him. K-Star, welcome, welcome. Yeah, we're in map number 4 already. But not too late to watch Mr. Snorlax himself, Mr. Jabba, running the Roadhog here. He does it way better than I can. Uh-oh, Pumpkin. No! Pumpkin going down early again. And we're trickling the clock down. We're going down to the last 2 minutes already. Oh, almost got the hook on the Shoya. That would have been crucial. Uh-oh. But Shoya taking an aggressive angle off the high ground. Uh-oh. Not before he gets hooked into the trap, and Jabba taking advantage of the Roadhog prowess. Ooh, barely missed out on that hook there. Whoa! Bob comes out, but not before Thrawn gets an early pick. No, gonna get res, so it's not gonna matter too much. Oh, gonna play really aggressive here. realizing both the supports are kind of huddled behind that little car right there. They had nowhere to go. Bomb's going to come out from Yoru just to maybe remech. Is he going to get hooked at him? No, he's not going to be able to remech there. Super unfortunate. Trying to do it right in front of the Roadhog is going to be really deadly. Pumpkin playing really aggressive as well. He's going to pay with it for his life. Ooh. Shoya wants to start bringing the Shoya from map 2 here. Excuse me. Got hiccups. I got hiccups because I'm so excited. No connection here. Shoya smartly going to back up there. Doesn't want to get hooked into the trap again. Uh-oh. Sleep dart in. Uh-oh. Yoru's going to play really aggressive here, realizing that the Hog can't cleanse, not without this Kiriko. Oh, boy. No way. They pop a tire right in front of the Bastion. Bastion will be able to shut it down right away. And Yoru's going to eat him up alive here. Mercy's not going to save you now. And with that fight win and no Lucio speed boost, I don't think they're going to have time to recontest here. With 15 seconds left on the clock, they might... Jalen thinks this is going to be a winnable fight. They're going to pop a... They're going to pop the bomb. Is Junkrat going to go down? No, he's going to be able to barely sneak out of the fight in time. Jabba's going to make it back to point to contest. Going to get blown to smithereens. Oh my god! That block is not going to do you any good, my friend. And now, Point Bravo going over to Mujin. Oh, I guess Point Alpha going over to Point Bravo. And Rato swapping over to the Sojourn. Okay, going over to Kiriko. Just to help cleanse some of that anti. I think they're done trying to deal with the Hog. They're gonna punch the Diva off the high ground, but she's immediately gonna fly right back up there. Thrawn up there helping him as well. Yoru's got bomb here. Might want to use bomb to help contest. Every flight has just been punched off here. Let's see if she tries to fly up again. Ooh, Pumpkin gets some nice shots onto the... Ooh! They're going to kill the Junkrat. No, Junkrat's going to get really low. Kato, you got to run! No! Slay the utility field! Nice bomb from Yoru. Junkrat caught out of position. He's going to kill Jabba here. Oh, barely going to be able to survive. No, not going to be able to get out in time. And Vinny threw an immortality field for the Soldier, and he slid out of it. Oh my god, how does he get out there? Barely sneaks out with his life. And with a minute left on the board, this has to be a winnable fight. They have to win this here for Mujin to be able to win, to be able to cap this point. If they don't win this fight here, I don't think they'll have another opportunity to fight again. Jabba's got full charge here. Who's he going to go after? He's going to get punched both the Aqua Steve and Shoya, but no connection with the wall there. Yoru's going to get early picked. Oh my god, what just happened? I looked away for half a second and 2 people are dead. Vinny needs some help on high ground. Yes, Diva's going to get demeched here, and they're down to the last 40 seconds here. Uh-oh. Yoru's going to try to survive and maybe try to remech on them? I don't know. I would have just walked in and tried to get killed here. I mean, we're down to the last 30 seconds. And you still don't have your mech? Shoya's going to have to come in clutch here. But Ratu's also got their overclock, so it's going to be overclock versus overclock. The only difference is Jazz Squad's got the window here, so they might be able to take advantage of the fact that they have a more damage output. Yoru's going to touch point as a baby diva. Kind of dangerous. Ooh, if Jabba saw that, that would have been dead for Yoru. Is Yoru going to be able to touch point? Okay, Shoya's going to be touch point. Ratu's going to pop the overclock through the window here. Yoru's not going to be able to make it back into point in time. Oh, Pumpkin's going to get really low, not going to be able to touch point, and gets blown to smithereens, and just like that, they stop him on halfway to Point Bravo. Nowhere to go. And see, that was the decision-making from Yoru that really costed them that fight. I really would have wanted to just either jump off the map, run in, get killed so you can remech in time. I mean, he spent the last 40 seconds just walking around as Baby Diva. Not being able to remech is going to be super crucial for that fight. They have no type of damage mitigation whatsoever. Oh, man. And they're going to stop it at 89 meters after point 1. I'm losing my voice here, everybody. And that's the golden box of victory right here. It is definitely winnable for Jazz Squad. Krino, what are you doing here? I'm just kidding. You know, captains do have to follow, though. Ah, there it is. That's when I said that. Thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it. But this is looking winnable for the Jazz squad. Mujin's definitely gonna have to make a really big hold here. If they can hold on this first point, oh man, what a message that would send over to the Jazz squad. Kind of rattle them a little bit. Ratu swapping over to the Sombra. Ooh. Nobody's pushing payload quite yet. Jabba's already got charge here. Let's see if they can get an early pick on a pumpkin. No, punches him into the Baptiste just in the nick of time. Whoa, Shoya's gonna get early pick, but not before Jalen gets a pick of themselves. Oh man, got a little too overzealous there, punching it. Ooh, Dora's gonna get really low, gonna get demeched here. Gonna get demeched. And now full charge punch. This is gonna be dangerous for them. They have nobody to help mitigate some of this damage. Oh, barely missed out on everybody there. Gonna get antied. Yoru might be able to get back in mech here. Oh, Anna's gonna go really low. Jalen's not gonna be able to contest or help be able to clean up the rest of the people that got punched in the back line. Ooh, Vinny throwing a mean damage orb there. And Shadow's gonna get an early getting pick there. Now without Shoya getting a pick of themselves. Immortality field forced out. Bow! Nice shot from Shoya. And just like that, Yoru finally back in mech. Didn't push it too far there. See what kind of happens. You really need to take care of this high ground here. They can take care of Shoya. Oh man, Shoya just eaten alive here. Eating him up. I mean, gets hacked and immediately snipes Rato. Said, I am not going to tolerate you trying to hack me right now. Jabba's got the golden punch here. And the thing is, D.Va can't DM any of that punch, but he can DM some of the aftermath damage. Ratu getting position. Oh, they're realizing. Oh, he barely snuck. Oh, he's not gonna survive there. That was sick. Being able to stay on that high ground there. Ooh, D.Va jumps in right in front of the. Uh-oh, Aqua Steve's gonna get really low. So is Pumpkin. Pumpkin gonna go 1 HP. Kill him, Jabba. What are you doing? He's 1 HP. Oh, Pumpkin's barely gonna make it out with their life unless Jalen's gonna be able to clean him up. No, Pumpkin's gonna make it out here. Uh-oh. Can't reflect that. Nice Suzu, just in case. Oh, man. Huge contest from Euro here. Let's see if they get anything. They're gonna work on maybe the Kiriko. No, he teleported away. Not gonna get any connection with the tire there. Uh-oh, Blade's gonna come out here maybe. Oh no! Gets slept out of the blade, but it's not gonna matter. Immortality field's not gonna save you here. Nice blade from Shadows. What a sleep dart from Aqua Steve. That was sick. Being able to sleep dart the Sombra out of her EMP. Completely lost there. And they want to get 3 on payload so they can make sure they don't have any chance to recontest. 1 minute on the board. If they contest here, this might be kind of dangerous here. Shoya might be one trying to recontest here, especially with coming in with overclock. I think they'll be able to make it to point in time. No, they realize they're not going to be able to get back in time and smartly regroup. 3 minutes on the board to push it 89 meters for the win. Whoa, Jabba going in super deep here. Pause. And Yoru just trying his best just to mitigate some of this damage that Doomfist is doing, but can't D.Va DM any of these punches or slams. Oh boy. He's gonna pressure high ground, I think. He's looking up there. No, not gonna connect onto the D.Va here. Aqua Steve's gonna get an anti on the Doomfist and heal D.Va at the same time. Oh, is he gonna be able to kill? Oh man. Uh-oh. Who's he gonna go after? He's gonna go after the Baptiste? No. Gonna smartly back up with the rest of his team. Junkrat all alone there. Where'd the D.Va go? I guess D.Va went up there to try to help them out. Okay, he's gonna pop the gate here. And D.Va's taking a buttload of damage. Not be able to D.Va DM any of that. Vinny cleaning up the fight here. 40 meters left on the board. Aqua Steve trying his best to keep his team alive. Nice anti and sleep dart. Just coming crazy with his antis. Immortality field coming in the nick of time. Jalen might be able to pop Lady if he gets it in time. Oh man, gets blown up from Pumpkin, but not before Jabba gets 2 kills. Make it 3. Oh, he didn't kill the Baptiste yet. I thought he killed it. Oh man, Baptiste is really low. Who's on point? Yoru going over to the point, gonna be able to kill Rato here. And that's gonna be crucial because they need to be able to hold this point here. This is the last fight opportunity for Mujin. Gonna get 2 picks. Diva's gonna get D-Mech. They don't have anybody to contest point. Blaze might be able to win this rest of the fight here. Pumpkin gonna get a blade kill, or gonna get a tire kill onto the Jabba. And no kills with the blade. That blade could have been a fight winner there. They only had squishies. He used his dash to engage, but I got booped back from Lucio, and now they have to regroup. 1 minute on the board for Jazz Squad. Oh man, that blade was super unfortunate. I would definitely want a refund on that blade. I'm losing my voice here. Oh, almost got his golden punch there. But not before they charged up Shoya. Shoya's going to have a full charge here. Let's see if they're going to be able to get an early pick. Oh, man. Punching the Baptiste in the background, and Thrawn be able to clutch up and get an early kill here. Uh-oh. They need to regroup right now. We have 50 seconds left on the board. Nice. 2 kills from Shoya with his ultimate again. He's been getting a minimum of 2 kills like every time he popped his ultimate. Alright, 40 seconds left on the board. They have a couple ultimates to play with. They have Ratu coming up with their ult, Vinny's got his Coalescence, and Jabba's got the Doomfist ult. The Meteor Shower, whatever it's called. Meteor Strike.
30 seconds remaining.
Let's see how they're going to approach here. They really need to take care of Shoya and Thrawn on this high ground, but I can imagine that Jabba's going to probably pop his ultimate when he pressures them. But nobody to help him. It's going to be really difficult to get anything done. Going to charge up his punch. Be able to get Thrawn? No, he's going to at least force him off high ground here. And Thrawn's immediately going to jump right back up there as soon as they're done. Shoya going to be able to jump here. No connection on the pumpkin. Yoru going to get an early pick. Not going to be able to pop it off. Oh, going to get 1 pick. Maybe going to get a 2. Thrawn's going to get a huge window here. 5 seconds left on the clock and not going to be able to do anything. Vinny needs to pop his Coalescence and not going to even cop it. And just like that, Mujin hold. Holy cow. How did they do it?
Play of the game.
Oh man, tying it up 2 games apiece.
You're done. Cybernetics regulated.
Oh man, and just like that, Shoya again coming in clutch, coming at the perfect time to start really pumping out the damage for their team. Even though they're applying so much pressure on the high ground, it just didn't matter for being able to have that evasiveness and that that evasiveness and mobility that Sojourn has, taking advantage of it, especially Thrawn. Thrawn being a real nuisance on the high ground, making the Doomfist pressure him. He drops back, then just jumps straight back up right after Jabba jumps away. It's just pretty much a waste of ability. So now we're going over to a flashpoint on map number 5 again. This is win or lose for their team. All right. What is Jazz Squad going to do to retaliate? We'll find out when we come right back. We're going to take a short 5-minute break. And we're going to go over to map number 5. All right. Anticipation is building. We're going down to a map number 5 between Mujin and Jazz Squad. Jazz Squad again taking another map 5. This is going to be kind of crucial. They don't want to fall early here and pretty much make all of the teams even across the board. Most of the teams right now are going to be 1-1. They want to take an early lead and take a 2-0 lead, and it's definitely doable here. This is their most winnable map type across the couple leagues they've played. But Krino's going to sub himself in for Pumpkin, so no more Junkrat for the rest of the map. Or the rest of the match, because this is the final match. Let's see what kind of adaptations the teams are going to make. And we're going to settle here at the Hammer Mill at New Junk City. Alright. The Jazz Squad going full dive. And Mujin's going to kind of go a hybrid type poke comp. They want to try to take advantage of Doomfist diving in with the Reaper and let Shoya do his thing and just melt people down. Smart move to preemptively go for the Cassidy here to help counter some of that Doomfist. And I think he realizes that after playing a couple maps and realizing that's kind of a comfort pick for Snorlax. Alright, map number 5, week 2. Let's get it on. No more you, Pumpkin. Alright. Obviously with the Lucio speed, the teams are going to meet each other pretty early on. And no more Sleep Dart. Kind of interesting. I thought Aqua Steve would have stayed with the Ana. He was being real crucial with the Ana. The Sleep Darts and the Anti-Nades is going to be really annoying for the Doomfist to deal with, but now they don't have to deal with that anymore. Jalen going to get an early dash in here, be able to survive. Barely going to survive here. Diva's going to be pressuring the backline here. Both tanks are going to pretty much go down. No, Immortality Field comes out in the nick of time. Oh, Shoy's going to go down really low. Nice dash onto him. Going to be able to clean up the Cassidy, and the fight's even about 4v4. And Krino's diving the Vinny. Diving the Vinny. Going to get D-Mech for his pressure. Krino trying to help clean up some of that Genji. Reflect, forced out. Dash onto him. And wow, Java makes his way back into point before they even cap the point. Holy cow. And fight number 1 goes over to the Jazz Squad. The crowd is going crazy. Crowd's going wild. Wow. Oh man, I love this map. Flashpoint, one of the newest additions to the game mode, and overall pretty positive feedback from the community. A lot of the people like it. I can imagine, how do you guys feel about it? I'm loving the Flashpoint. Jabba trying to take advantage of some tech here to look down at the ground, get some extra critical hit damage. It's smartly not going to engage here. Shoya swapping over to the Sojourn. Ooh. Whoa! How did he not hit Krino there? Krino might be able to hack him out of here. Oh, going to get really low, but he's going to have block here. Jalen's going to have Blade. He's going to pop Blade here in the backline. Yes, he's going to pop Blade. Here's going to get the Baptiste. And Baptiste's going to get really low. All of them low in this corner. One more swipe! Oh my gosh! He was so close to getting that last swipe on them and be able to clean up the rest of the fight. And with 70% on the board, if Mujin don't back out here, they're not going to have another chance to re-engage. Aqua Steve has to make a quick comeback here. 90%, never mind. I don't think they're going to be able to make it back in time. I know I've cursed it in the past, but this time I mean it. Point 1 goes over to the Jazz Squad. Bing, bing, bing. Wrecked. My cats are knocking stuff over. And Jazz Squad coming into this fight with 3 ultimates of their own. They got the EMP, the Coalescence, and the Beat. I would imagine the Beat is going to come out for the window, or maybe the Diva Bomb. Yoru has been getting pretty good success with the Diva Bombs overall. And not too much Diva's been played overall anyways, but Mujin's been taking advantage of playing the Diva and playing it well. Even with the Diva getting hacked every 2 seconds. Oh, EMP is going to come out just after the Beat comes out. Oh, he's going to get 2! Nice punch from Jabba. Going to be able to help punch him out of Immortality Field. And Vinny with a sick Coalescence is going to help pretty much DPS and clean up the rest of the fight. Fades through that trap. Doesn't do anything. Just when I thought there weren't going to be any more Junkrat, Carino showing that Pumpkin how it's done. Oh, Lucio's going to get really low here. Vinny's going to help clean up the rest of the fight. Aqua Steve's not going to be able to survive for too much longer. And now it's Diva versus the world. And the world wins. Bow! Nice EMP. Ooh, what? That's crazy. Why are we saying ooh after everything? And just like that, Kahea didn't have to use her Lucio beat. And that's going to be really difficult to walk into here because they have no real engagement tools besides the window. I guess Shoya is going to be coming in. No! Everybody's typing no, you. Not you too, K-Star. Oh, come on, Jabba. Hit those. All right, Shoya's going to be working on a biting blast. Bow! Nice shot on the Vinny. Vinny's going to go down early. 4v5 for Mujin. Make that 3v5. Not going to be able to help contest anymore. They're going to be able to get Kahea too. Kahea's going to go down to 1 HP. You're going to be able to snipe them. Gets 4 picks for Shoya. Not even having to use the ultimate. Oh my gosh. Shoya is a menace. Holy cow. That was sick. Walking into that. They still have 2 ultimates of their own. They still have Window and the Overclock from Sojourn. But Kahea still hasn't needed to use their beat yet. Probably going to want to use it in this next fight here. I have to say it all super cute. Oh no. Alright, Carino taking a forward hold here just to kind of see where the Jazz Squad are coming from. And it got me turned around. Jazz Squad's going to be pushing from the left side. Whoa, Jabba's going to go down early. Are they going to re-engage or are they going to want to still go in here? Nice recognition. You're going to get hacked, so they want to back up here. Ratu's going to try to get an early pick on the Carino. And now Mujin's tying up the board here. Tying it up here. 80% now. Pretty much just gonna be last fight territory for the Jazz Squad. Whoa, nice punch onto the Junker Queen. Beat's gonna come out. Not gonna be able to get anything done here with that. Oh man, not even able to get anything done with that window. Jalen gonna come up with a huge blade here. Oh man, nice realization and the Sombra being right in front of him. Super lucky for Jabba to slam down and get the knock the Sombra out of cloak. Just barely capped in nick of time. 99% for Mujin. They just need to win 1 team fight and then turn this flip the point around. Is anybody gonna be able to touch? I don't think anybody's close enough. Shoya might be the only one to be able to touch, but he has his ultimate. He doesn't want to use it. Beat's gonna come out. Oh, Kaeya's gonna go down early. Vinny's gonna go down too. No support for a side of Jazz Squad. EMP's gonna come out. Gonna get 4 people here. Gonna get the Lucio here. Gonna work on the Baptiste next. Dude, they have no support and they're able to win this fight. There's no way they're gonna be able to win this fight. Jalen, last person alive. Now it's Rato. I apologize. They can play it patiently here. No, just wait for Kaya to come back. No, Kaya just got back in time, and then just when they got back, they're gonna go down. Oh, they're gonna try to boop him off. They can boop him off point here. If they boop him in the hole, they don't have no way to contest. The amount of overtime that's been going on here, it's gonna be really quick. Jabba's gonna make it back at the point as well. Vinny's gonna pop his ultimate. Immortality field forced out. EMP, Rampage, ton of ultimates coming out. Shoya dodges the punch. Oh, they almost C9 there. No, they almost got that point for sure. That was so close. So many ultimates coming out from Mujin to be able to barely turn this fight around. Rato just barely clinging on for dear life, and Mujin tying up the score 1-1. Bone Flats. Really close from Jazz Squad. Almost to be able to turn that fight around. They were so close from being able to C9 them off that point. And Shadow's giving up on the Genji here and going over to the Tracer. I thought the Genji was going pretty well, but maybe not surviving long enough to make it worth it. And Mujin's gonna be able to take point first. It looks like Jazz Squad want to prioritize taking high ground here. Maybe forcing Shoya on the low ground. Ooh, Carino try to get an early hack there, but Jabba recognizing and backing up here. Nice contest from Jabba. Punch onto Yoru. Now he's got full punch. Oh, he almost got the connection on that wall. If he got that connection on the wall, it might have been death for Shoya. Shoya's going to go down really low. Oh, might go down here. Going to get punched. Shadow's going to go down as well. 2 picks for Mujin. Oh, man. And Vinny not going to be able to keep their team alive. Whoa, Aqua Steve doing a really late beat here. I know Vinny is kind of bloodthirsty, but I don't think he's that bloodthirsty. Vinny going to be able to get out here? Hopefully. Barely going to make it out with their life. All right, so what's the approach here? We're gonna go straight on ahead here. Vinny throwing in these monster orbs here. Rato's sitting in the back line, maybe trying to dive on the Baptiste. Ooh, nice hack onto him. He's going to be able to kill him. Immortality Field comes down in the nick of time. Recognizing that Baptiste's going to do some major damage, going to jump out in the meantime. Vinny getting 2 picks of their own. Krino going to be able to turn that fight around. Killing Jabba here is going to be really important. Nice stick onto the Junker Queen here. And that was really crucial, because if they did not stick that Junker Queen, the Baptiste was still alive, they definitely could have survived that and won that fight. And now, Mujin back to spawn, but at 80%, they pretty much need to turn this fight over one more time. Oh boy. And with Lucio's speed boost, they're gonna be able to get back to point pretty quickly. Now, Krino approaching from the side, taking a page out of Jazz Squad's book. Oh, they realize the Tracer back here. Jalen barely able to blink out in time. What the? Where did he go? He juked me out. Whoa, nice EMP from Rato. And nice beat in the nick of time. Uh-oh, Shoya needs to go down right now. Shoya barely not able to get that pick up in time. It's just the Baptiste and the Junker Queen. And Vinny is trying to heal everybody, including Yoro. And now Jazz Squad taking the foothold and taking the lead here. Krino has to be the one to touch here. It's going to be really important. He needs to touch so they can have another fight engagement. It's going to be kind of scary because he has EMP coming up. Barely touching at the last second. Doesn't recognize from mine. Okay, they're going to get picked super early. Fight's about even, 4v4. If they can pick Lucio here, that might be it for their team. Jabba not going to be able to get anything. Immortality Field come out in the nick of time as well. Punch? Yes, punching the... Oh man, how did he get his... Oh, nice EMP only connects onto the Sobra. Beat coming out from Aqua Steve. Are they gonna recontest? Are they gonna stay in here? God, I'm getting hiccups from how intense this is going. Oh boy. Targeting is a little bit everywhere right now. Shoya gonna get the early pick on the Tracer here. And now that they lost to Lucio, this might be kind of difficult to try to recontest here. Jabba can touch really close to his Meteor Strike. Let's see if they get a boop back here. Aqua Steve lining up the boop. Ooh, barely gets the boop off, but not enough to be able to get him off point. Shoya is going to get really close to going down here. Shoya's going to go below half HP, but he's going to get hacked in the meantime. He's going to be able to punch people off the map. He can line up a punch here. Oh, he's going to punch the soldier, but he's going to get really low. Yoro going to be able to kill the Doomfist. Pickups are going crazy right now. How intense the map is going. And just like that, Mujin's going to take point 2. Uh-oh. Now Mujin going over to set point. Man, they were so close to winning that fight again. It was literally a 1 fight away from turning this fight around. From winning. And now, Jazz Squad, realizing they're on the back heels, going over to a completely different comp change, going over to the full brawl. May, Ramatra, Bastion.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
And they're going to have a difficult time trying to take over that high ground here. Shoya is going to be the main target here for their team. Oh, nice wall. Immortality Field might be able to come out in time. Lucio can get really low. Oh no, Immortality comes out with a perfect timing. Nice Immortality Field from Thrawn. Uh-oh, messed up the shield a little bit, but not a big deal. Wow, nice tracking on the Sombra there. Nice ice block from Rato to be able to turn this fight, and Snorlax minking him. Minka Monka Muka. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't making it over that wall. And now fight 1 with a huge comp change from Jazz Squad, being able to win this. Super interesting, because I never see them really swap up dive unless they're really rattled. So this approach that Mujin's been having is definitely working. Vinny on the other high ground here. Vinny maybe trying to scope out where the enemies are. Oh, he could spot the Sombra there. He did spot him, but he's not able to decloak them. Rato gets knifed off the high ground. Rato's barely going to survive with their life here. Jabba's going to get really low as well. Immortality Field and beat. Oh my god, like 6 ultimates just came out. Immortality Field. Ay. Everything's coming out. Rip them to pieces. Beat them down to their doo-doo brown. Kill that Baptiste. Baptiste's gonna get really low, not gonna be able to walk out there. Huge annihilation from Jabba. And just like that, with that huge comp change from Jazz Squad, being able to take this this fourth point, pretty much 100-0. Carino's gonna touch at the last minute for desperation, but I don't think he's gonna get too much done here. Shoya's coming back with an ultimate. Let's see if Shoya can get anything done here. No, they realize that they're not going to be able to win that fight, and they're going to smartly re-engage on the next point. The final point of the final map. We're going down to the last straw, the last wire. Winner of this last point here takes week number 2. Inaugural swapping off the Junker Queen, going over to the Diva, and Carino going over to the Reaper. No more having to deal with that annoying Sombra. Shield's going to go up here. Oh, nice wall. Is Jalen gonna get anything here? Nice! He's gonna get both supports! He's gonna get both supports! Early fight win for Jazz Squad. Huge ultimate from Jalen, showing his prowess on the Bastion. And just like that, Mujin sends them back to their spawn with their tail between their legs. Well, who's contesting point? Oh, I guess they must have got a point. It sounded like it was a contest. Alright, that was a really important fight win there for Jazz Squad. Now they have high ground advantage, and it's going to be really important to hold that with the Bastion. Immortality Field's going to come out. Yes, just in the nick of time just to keep him alive. Is he not going to survive, though? No, he's going to pay with it with his life. No, he's going to be able to touch point. Yes, barely going to be able to touch point in time. Shoya not going to mess up his jump and not going to be able to survive. Shadows, Jalen misses his grenade and still be able to kill the Sojourn. And Jabba just completely beating down the Diva here. Reaper's got no more fade now, and they're realizing that they need to wipe, and they need to wipe fast, because we're coming down to the last fight here. Huge comp change from Jazz Squad, and it's been showing nothing but beneficial for them. Fight win number 2 for them, and now they're taking out the last 70%, and now no Lucio speed boost, and now they're going to have to rush the point. This has to be a desperation touch. No ultimates except Shoya's overclock. Vinny has an ultimate of his own. Annihilation coming out from Jabba. This could be it for Jazz Squad. Yoro going straight to point. Not going to be able to boop him off in time. Gets the overtime touch. And Jalen popping his ultimate as well as Jabba. Jabba's going to pop his ultimate. Going to get one pick. He needs to get that second pick. He gets the D out of the mech. He's going to get D out of the mech. Shoya going to get an early pick, but nothing. Gets 2 picks of their own. Needs to turn this fight around. Jabba beating everybody down. The Reaper ultimate is not going to be able to keep them alive. Or is it? Vinny versus Credo. This is it, 1v1. This is for the map. And Vinny's gonna clutch it up. Vinny's gonna clutch it up. And Jazz Squad win week number 2. It literally came down to the 1v1 between the Moira and the Reaper. Carino had a huge Reaper roll at the last second, but not enough. I'm not gonna read that comment. And just like that, Jazz Squad with a narrow map 5 victory again. Now going up 2-0 in the Annihilation League. And Mujin just barely coming out at the last second. Carino almost had a second life for their team. I'm not reading that. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Oh, I forgot to change to the score. Nobody reminded me again. I was freaking out about the match. Holy cow. I lost my voice. My voice is now officially gone. Good try, Carino. Good try, Mujin. A valiant effort. Oh, I forgot. I gotta say. What do I gotta say? Oh, man. I can't be as a man. I can't justify saying, ooh, I did. I said it. I said it like I meant it. You're lucky I still have a voice after this. My voice is gone. Ooh. Oh, man. All right. Great match. Great match. Now ooh on each other. No way, man. I gotta give some MVPs nominations real quick. But I'm gonna give honorable mention. I don't know, man. It's hard not to point out. Yeah, I need a co-caster, so I'm not dying. We definitely got to give a shout out to Shoya. Missing the first map due to oversleeping, but coming back and just really dominating the match and showing how valuable he can really be across any role, across any map type, any type of game mode. Shoya is definitely be the honorable mention for the team. Yeah, he showed up. Kira, I can't say that. That's TOS. I can't say that. And then for the Jazz squad, of course, we got to give MVP to Rato. The cat themselves, she was so dominant the whole time she was playing across. She played all 5 maps, and every map she was trying her best to help turn the games around, turn fights around. The EMPs were huge. Bob did something. Those sick jump headshots, both on Mei and on Ashe. Rato is definitely the queen of the match right now. So, with that being said, MVP goes over to Rato. I want to thank everybody for showing up again for week number 2 of the Annihilation League between Jazz Squad and Mujin. We'll be back again. I'm not sure. We might have another match this weekend, but it's still to be determined. We have to, coordinate everybody's schedule, but I appreciate everybody stopping by, and I hope to catch you guys next time. I've been your host, Mr. Leapfrog, your host with the most, your caster, hard-stuck master. Catch you guys next time. You know you love that, Jabba.